Long ago, there was a city, a thriving metropolis of commerce and culture, marvelous to behold. Then came the tribulation and the time of cleansing. The wondrous city became the locus of nightmares. Now listen, in this benighted city, there lived a man. Furtively he stalked the deserted streets, constantly looking over his shoulder. Hunted, fearful. You see, this man had been a disciple of the Sect, sole survivor of their final defeat in the time of cleansing. How he survived and found himself in the city, he could not remember. All the man knew was that there was an emptiness inside him, a sense of exile. So he hid in the decaying metropolis, where evil seeped through the brickwork, watching, waiting. The man found signs, portents. He sensed something strange in the air. The man watched. The man waited. Days would pass without the man seeing a single soul, until the man recognized the girl, a young novice of the Sect. He remembered her name. Karin, the man shouted. Karin! The girl hesitated. He held his breath. The girl walked on. The man watched her leave. Had he been mistaken? Surely the girl had been Karin. He had to know. The girl had vanished. In his frustration, the man screamed and the man cursed. It changed nothing. The opportunity had passed, but hope burned in the man's heart. Maybe the Sect still existed. In the days that followed, the man searched for the girl. Then, just as he was losing hope, there she was. This time, he would not let her escape. He was close, very close. Welcome to our little cabaret, said the door. Don't stand there like a dummy, it said. Take a seat. The man turned and she was there. He sat beside her. Karin, he whispered. But the girl did not respond. Do you know me? He asked. I'm sorry, but I do not know you, replied the girl. You were a disciple of the Sect, he insisted. You are mistaken, she said. Please, the man cried. I was in the Sect too. We were friends. The girl sneered. "What a strange man you are," she said. And with a final look of content, the girl left. The man was still no wiser. He sought solace on deconsecrated ground, but solace was nowhere to be found. The priest spoke platitudes of salvation. The priest spoke platitudes of redemption. But the man did not want to hear of such things and flew into a rage. He damned the priest, and he damned the very idea of salvation and redemption. Horrified by what he had done, the man fled the old church. And he ran as though the foulest demons from hell were at his heels. The man hid himself away. He put a thief in his mouth to steal his thoughts. But his thoughts were so terrible that the thief dared not take them. "Surprise," said the door. "What do you want?" asked the man. "The sect have summoned you." "So the sect still exists?" he breathed. "Oh yes," replied the door. "At last," the man exulted. "You should be careful what you wish for, little man," cautioned the homunculus. "Your guide awaits you." The sect grew impatient. And so the man hurried out into the night. There, on the corner, his guide was waiting. And so the man was led through the darkest alleys and tunnels. Deeper and deeper into the belly of the city. Until at last, his guide's terrible wheels stopped turning. The man had arrived. "I'm here as you requested," said the man. "Why has it taken so long for you to find me?" "To us in the sect, you had become a phantom," came the answer. "But your desire to find us made you manifest." "And we remembered your crimes," charged the priest. "But what have I done?" the man pleaded. Accusations rang in his ears. "Traitor, apostate," they cried. The man fell to his knees. Then came a voice. "Shh! This man has forgotten so much." "Karin," cried the man, "you must speak up for me." Karin laughed. "How can I," she asked, "when you cannot even remember who I am?" "You are my friend, Karin," the man offered, "a novice of the sect." Everybody laughed. "Karin is no novice," crowed a familiar voice. "Karin is our leader." "Hail the sorceress," cried the sect. "I can forgive this sin," she said. And for a moment, hope grew in the man's heart. "But there's a greater sin," said Karin, "one that you have been running from all this time." The tiny spark of hope flickered and died. "Remember," whispered Karin. Memories flooded the man's mind, so vivid it seemed inconceivable that he could have forgotten them, even for a second. "Remember," said Karen. "Remember how you betrayed the Sect." "No," cried the man. "Yes," said Karen. "We were hunted down like vermin, pursued through the rotten carcass of this world, tortured, martyred. The Sect was no more." "Forgive me," whispered the man. "We can never forgive you," said Karen. "Now it is time for your penance." Karen raised her hand. The man saw the mark. "No!" he screamed. But it was too late. Karen sang out an ancient curse. The man writhed in agony. Terrible changes overtook him. His very flesh and blood burned as the fires of metamorphosis consumed him. The man tried to scream, but the scream would not come. For the man was no more.